feeling. I've tried to make a couple of jokes, and I know I'm not funny.
If people have questions, please pass them to the side, and our staff will pick them up. Usually some that were given up a little earlier. Approximately how many days per year do you spend traveling?
I thought it said speed. I was going to say all of them. Traveling, gosh, about 250 days a year probably. And that's like, you know, that's not sleeping in my bed. That's sleeping in on my bus or in hotels or, you know.
What state do you live in?
We live in Arizona. So it's a hike to get back there. So some of the time we don't even get back there because, you know, if I race on a Friday or a Sunday, today I'll be here on a Monday. I've got to be in Loudon on Wednesday night. I'm not going to Phoenix. It's a 4-hour flight. It's a 3-hour time change. So, you know, I don't sleep in my bed very often, but, you know, I'm lucky. It's a good problem to have that I keep busy with things, but there's a significant amount of travel. Like, I have a very permanent travel bag for everything. In fact, I have like 3 lots of everything in different locations so that I can travel with a little bit less. And it is a challenge to be carried on, but I accomplish it.
What's one of the essential things you take with you?
I forgot them, my glasses. I forgot my glasses at home. I was so mad, so I have to like end up with like laying in bed with my contacts on until they're drying out and take them out, and then I'm like the blinds, leaving the blinds, you know, around the bus. I can't see at all. Like I've got -4.5 contacts. I'm terrible. So, you know, just pop an eye out if you want me to lose my way. But my glasses. But you know, my phone, my husband. You know, all my toiletry items, you know, my face wash, my lotion. I could go on and on. I have a list of things that I need to bring with me everywhere I go.
You need to do a bit of like, this is the essentials for traveling, kind of profile for your fans.
Would they? They'd probably think I was high maintenance if I did that.
Here's another
I have been using a hotel toothbrush for like the past month, so that's not too high maintenance, right? It's like a, you know, a throwaway, you forgot your toothbrush, take this one. My dentist probably has a problem with that.
Well, they got the hotels.
They say soft brushes are best though.
Yeah. Keep those going. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Yeah, what's spare time? Good question.
Yep.
Actually, oddly enough, we travel for a living, but we love to travel. I tend to like to go to places that my phone doesn't work for obvious reasons, because then it's not my fault, I can't turn it on. But, you know, and I'm too cheap to get international access or international data roaming, like even Canada. But we like to travel, we like to see new cultures. We like wine, so we like to travel to wine regions. And then sometimes it's just nice being home, you know, if we are home for a couple nights. We like to cook a lot, so we'll entertain and, you know, open up some wonderful wine from the cellar and make a nice meal. You know.
So you have your favorite things to do there. That's great. What is your favorite race this season and why?
The Indy 500. Yeah, it's the best race in the world. It's there's nothing like it. There's, you know, 400,000 people that day. It's the biggest single day sporting event in the world, and it's just special. And I know that and it's special also because it was such a big day for me in 2005 when I did it for the first time, and you know, having that, you know, being so close to winning, and I just have so many great memories from there. I love driving into the track and seeing the pagoda, and it's all lit up in blue, and it's beautiful, and you know, there's just so much history there, there's so much tradition, so much that, you know, a lot of people don't like to be there for the Indy 500 for 3 weeks, and when they took it down to a 2-week program, or I guess it was even 3.5 almost, when they took it down to a 2-week program, I'm still disappointed. I want to be there for another week. I like the repetition, the routine. I like the tradition of it. So, you know, until they change that to a longer one, I'll continue to wish I was there longer.
There was one question. What's your favorite tradition about Indy racing?
Favorite tradition about the 500. You know, it's pretty cool when you walk out and you take the picture on the yard bricks to start the race. on the track, and all the drivers line up, and you're starting to get perspective on just how many people are there, and the stands are full by then, and because you're only 10 minutes from starting the engines, and that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool tradition. But I like the pagoda. I think maybe the pagoda is my favorite. Isn't that stupid? It's not a tradition. It's just that they have traditionally made it look the same every time they rebuilt it. So it's got this sort of Japanese look to it almost. And believe it or not, I've not been in any of the suites in the pagoda in all the 7 years that I've been there. I've been to the media center, but I've never gone above floor number 4, I think. So maybe I should venture out a little bit, given it's my favorite part of the track.
Speaking of memories and different things, what is your most memorable moment?
Probably leading that race. It really was.
This year?
No, my first year.
First year?
My first year leading that race, and I remember it was yellow flag, and which is how I got in the lead. Everybody pitted, but I had an accident not much before that tore my front wing off, and I had to come in the pits and get it changed. So I filled up with fuel because I was in the back of the pack, and there was 50 laps to go, and quite the stretch, but we did it, and that was the plan that we were going for. And so when it went yellow, and I of course didn't pit, I took the lead, and I remember going down the back straight, and maybe there was 30 to go at this point, I'm not really sure. I remember going down the back straight and seeing turn 3, all the people were all cheering, they were up on the fence, and they were excited, and I thought, these people are probably super excited that it's almost over. It's so long, and and maybe they were, but come to find out in the end that people asked me if I heard the crowd cheering for me, and of course I didn't, but it made me realize that perhaps some of those people were cheering because I was in the lead.
What's your favorite track for IndyCar?
Indy.
Cool. Let's end on this one for COPD. Is COPD hereditary?
I believe it can be. I believe it can be, yes.
Okay.
It is mostly brought on by smoking. Like I said, only 100 cigarettes. But it can be. Yeah, I believe it can be. It's not as nearly as common, but it can be.
Okay. Last question from the audience. What is your number one goal?
To win!
There you go.
Nothing else
Danica will be back in just a few minutes. She has to go upstage and do a quick interview, but she'll be back out to do autographs. Thank you for making a follow-up on COPD. And thank you all for joining us today. Danica will be back in just a few minutes.